Alright, so I'm going to join a Modern Daily with this burn deck and see if this cheap piece of garbage is good enough to win. So, is this a keepable hand on the play? I would have to say yes, because two fetch lands, two Eidolons, and a really bad burn spell. So, I guess it's a keep. I mean, I don't know what I'm playing. It's the first round of a daily. I could be playing, for all I know, you know, Affinity, Twin, Amulet of Vigor. So, I'm going to keep just, I'm not sure if I should have played the Arid Mesa or the Wooded Foothills there. Okay, so this could be a couple of different things. Now, if it was Splinter Twin, that land would have most likely come to play untapped and they would have a turn one play. So I'm guessing that it's not, although it is blue-red, so I'm still thinking Twin. Either way, I'm going to get out the first Eidolon, so that way whatever spells he does play hurts him, as long as he doesn't have Bolt. Okay, second land, that could mean Remand. Maybe Thought Scour, I really don't know. Either way, I'm going to play my Goblin Guide, take my 2, try and get some info. What's bad is that he has an uncracked fetch, so if he doesn't like what he sees off of the Goblin Guide, then he could just, shuffle it away. But so far, I don't see anything really bad here. Metamorphose. Alright, so I'm up against Storm. Against Storm, Eidolon is just win. Especially against their main deck, which does not have... I played a ton of Storm. The main deck doesn't have any of the removal. It's the sideboard that will either play Echoing Truth, Lightning Bolt, Flame Slash. I've seen a lot of different iterations. Either way, I know what I'm up against, and I feel very, very comfortable right now. Second Eidolon's just gravy at this point, but I could swing in for 5. He's on a 3-turn clock, even less than that if he's playing Storm. And he's basically dead. He would have to go off for 3, Grape Shot my Eidolon and my Goblin Guide. And that would deal him 6 points of damage, putting him at 8. Monastery Swiftspear in play, put him at 7. Shard Volley, alright, so Pyretic Ritual. Metamorphose. I mean, if he combos off, he's dead, even if I'm at 15. Although the Grape Shot triggers, I do not believe, trigger Eidolon, so. But I think he's going for a Grape Shot just to take the Eidolon and the Goblin Guide off the board. And then if he tries to kill the Swiftspear, I can use the burn spell on my... Wow, he's really trying to kill himself here. Oh, okay, he didn't spend any life to play Taxian Probe, but he did take 2, putting him at 8. But I think he just saw the second Eidolon and just figured he's done. He's thinking, still thinking. I know he's on the Grape Shot the Eidolon. Wow. I mean, if he's going for the kill himself plan, suicide is never a good thing. Especially in Magic, less so. In real life, it's much worse. I know from first-hand experience, but you know, he's basically going for suicide here. Okay, so grape shot for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 1, so that's what, 5, whatever. Just get a mountain here for the my little burn spell, keep my swift spear alive. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the grape shot itself, so that's 5. He can only kill the Eidolon. He takes 2 from the grape shot itself, not from its copies. Because he's not casting the copies. And then I just deal him 3 and win the game that way. Wow, I did slow roll that. He knew I had it in my hand. I mean, I really shouldn't have slow rolled it. But I don't know what exactly I was playing around, but... And just swing in for the kill. I mean, there's a couple of ways I could have done that. I mean, I did save myself 2 points of life in the chance that he does combo off and then combo off again. If he kills the Eidolon... See, that was actually a real big misplay there. He kills the Eidolon. The Searing Blaze, I believe, come out. Shard Volley. I'm going to bring in... I cut... When I redid this deck, because I didn't like the version that was on the Pro Tour. So, instead of... the red-green stray target artifact or enchantment, I added Wear and Tear. Now, I know it doesn't deal damage itself, but it's much easier on my mana, and it gives me a better shot. Now, I was a little late on pressing the start button here. Long story short, I got a Goblin Guide in play, and he burned it. So, I also kept a fairly... I mean, for some reason with this deck, I seem to be getting flooded a ton. So he's got Sleight of Hand. Alright. I feel like Wear and Tear in this deck. Also, I took out 1 fetch land, added another Sacred... I added a basic Plains to play around potential Blood Moons, because I do find myself sitting there with 2, you know, red-white cards, and... You know, Path to Exile, it helps out. Also, it's really good with the core Firewalkers. And this guy's just got bolts. Alright, so he's got Pass and Flames in his hand. That's never a good sign. If he has Ritual, and a Metamorphose in the graveyard, he might be able to go off. I don't know. I'm actually working on Grixis Storm for Modern. It's a little bit better because there is a tutor spell in Modern. Okay. So he's setting up for the kill next turn. That's the only time you ever play Goblin Guide, unless he just wants a blocker. Now I'm just gonna try and filter out my deck. No, but there is a Infernal Tutor style card in Modern, so I'm just gonna... It's 1 black mana, you get to search your library for a card, put all the other cards in the graveyard, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so I'm going to just deal 7 to the face, and that's game. That was a really easy round 1. This deck is really degenerate. I'm not proud of it, but hey, shit happens, right? Alright, on to the next round.